Mfundishi13CrystalSun. Today's video is about life. It's a topic many would agree, some would disagree. I always talk about the 80-20, 20-80. The 80, well, first let's get to the total. The totality of 80-20 would be 100. I say the 80-20 rule, 80 meaning the positivity, and the 20% are the non-believers, the negative thinkers, the pessimistic. And then on the flip side, you have the 20-80, which is those that could like visualize it 20%, and then you got the other 80 that's just pessimistic, negative, it's never gonna happen. So either or, you want to be optimistic. So you have the 80-20 being positivity and the other 20 being negative, or it's people or groups of people that's 20-20-80. Out of the 80 negativity, killing, lying, stealing, they could still be focused with their 20% of the optimistic in any situation. Okay, the topic is life. I would rather say life is easy. Now, a lot of people would agree, some people won't. My focus is on enhancing people to know that life is easy. As the saying goes, it's only as hard as you think it is. There's more ways of being wealthy than to be broke. One way to be broke is to spend. And there's multiple various ways of attaining wealth. One, you could go around healthy people and wealthy people, because you know health and wealth is one in the same. A lot of people that's wealthy, they're healthy, and people who are healthy, they are wealthy, because you have to know how to think to attain your possessions. You have to have a certain function of mental clarity to bring about what is yours. And when you look at life, it's a instructor. It tells you every situation you have to know. At a standpoint, you know, it's certain times you feel like you don't know when you really know everything, because everything is here for you. Life is not against you. What's the point and what's the purpose of you being here? That's why I say black folks, we have the advantage over other so-called people, because nature doesn't kill us. Nature is for us, it heals us. So life is easy. Now, from an opposition viewpoint, someone that wants to stop you, they will insert to your mental that life is hard, just so you won't be the next agent for selling houses, mansions, the next rental agent. People understand and understand that words have power. Tell yourself life is easy and watch how everything comes about. And reframe yourself from people that think that life is hard. People that think life is hard are those who choose to think life is hard. Because in a sense, nothing is really forcing you to do wrong. Like, you have to know how to discern the life, because once you know how to discern, nothing can enslave you. Most people are mentally enslaved because they choose not to discern. They think everything is similar. And thinking everything is similar will lead you down the road of destruction. I'd rather enforce life is easy. I would say there's more people on planet Earth, black folks, doing good than you would think that's doing bad. Cause the so-called bad is being advertised through the media. That's being glorified. So that's not what I would call real. That's a institution to make a certain group of people look a certain way, a projection. Now let's focus on the positivity. How did other people attain the same goal you want and you feel like you can't? What others could do from your race and your culture, you can do too. It's a matter of time, effort. You know, people say situations don't come overnight. I say that they do. As fast as you want something, as fast as you want a situation done, it can be done. You know, they say you have to crawl before you walk. Says who? You don't have to crawl. You know, you would say that I'm skipping steps, but once you understand your power, you could look at life as you was always running. You was always driving. Because one standpoint, they would say you would have to crawl before you walk. And when you look at other so-called people, it doesn't look like they are crawling. It look like they was born running. You know, you got people born with $40 million. There's no schooling. Like, some people call it the silver spoon. You know, I have to keep people on this notion that life is easy. You know? And that's how I visualize it. You know? I mean, what is stopping you? What is stopping you is you. I mean, everyone else is doing what they have to do around the whole planet. Hands, eyes, feet, height, weight, vision, health. How can life be hard? And when you ask a lot of people how and when they became successful, most reply, it's not easy. Oh, I had to do this, I had to struggle. How hard was it, and how much did you have to struggle, and you attained that goal? Most people would tell you that, you know, life hard, life this and that. And they're successful. So how hard could it been? Most people are gonna tell you it's hard. Get a job, man. You know what, man? That's very hard. You know, very hard, man. You know, I had to see. That's that 20/80. See, optimistically, they attain their goal in the 20%, and the other is the 80 that they keep bringing up, like the sad talk. Well, you know, I had to do this. I had to go through this left and right. You want to be 80/20. Well, it's positivity, and the other 20 is just something you just really not as focused on. You know that it's there, meaning that you just not gonna focus on it. Like, I'm the 80/20. I would tell people life is easy. You could do anything you feel, when, what, where, and how. Own a business, house, so on and so on. So my message today is life is easy. And as the saying goes, it's only as hard as you think it is. like it was easy for me to make this video, you know. Got a phone, camera stand. Yeah, got a camera stand and release my thoughts. It's not hard. You know, your body is set up and designed for action. Hands, feet, teeth, hair, all this is made for action. You know, think of it like this. What if you never known of the word hard? Do you think life would have been difficult? Let's say you was thinking in a language where nothing told you that you couldn't do something. There wasn't no can't, it wasn't no stop. You just knew to go. Life is easy. You know? As people say, it is so easy that you mess up. You ever see people mess up on the most simplest things? Because that's where the ancients come, like that's where being ancient come from, like anxious. Excuse me, I said ancient. Yeah, like you so like up for it, like you so uppity for it till you like kinda like mess up. Not intentionally, it's just you was like, you know, for it. Like you was like over the scale for it. So that's where that comes about. So keep in mind, life is easy, and refrain from those that use the mantra that life is hard, because those are the people that is 20/80, they optimistic and have more of the 80% being negative. You want to be 80/20, not 20/80, 80/20. You want more of the positivity, and with the 20% negativity being there and not having that as your main focus. You know, the 20/80 people also, they will be successful and they'll keep bringing up the negativity. Took me this long and then this and that, and then don't like, sometimes you feel like, well, damn, you still made it. Like, why you, oh, you know, man, it took me years, and damn, then you make it. Maybe it took that long. So, you know, you want to be 80/20. Life is easy. That should be a mantra you say to yourself, you know, after rising, you know, because perception is vital, as a vital sign. So, you know, you have to know this. And I'm going to say it again, refrain from people that think life is hard. So you want to be 80/20, life is easy, and refrain from people that say life is hard. Because the more you say life is hard, it's only going to feel harder. Tell yourself life is easy, and life will be easier. Simple. Mfundishi13CrystalSun.